Hey everybody, welcome back. Today, Michael and I went shopping at our local Harris Teeter grocery store and bought all of the ingredients to make our current fall favorite comfort food that we're calling chicken cheese soup. This is a recipe that we more or less made up ourselves, combining ingredients that we know and love from our years of the carnivore diet. This soup is best made in a crock pot, but since we are traveling around so much and we're dependent on our Airbnbs to be stocked, we're going to make the soup today in a large stock pot on the stove. We have not added up all the exact macros, but you'll quickly realize this soup is loaded with protein and almost completely carb-free. You will start with 20 ounces of chunked chicken breast in water. We look for the kind that has no modified food starch in the ingredients if we can find that. We rinse the chicken thoroughly just to make it taste even better. Then you'll heat that chicken in a pot or a skillet with 2 tablespoons of a good butter on medium heat. Add salt and pepper to taste. We like a lot of both. Next, you'll add 20 spritzes of Tapatio or the hot sauce of your choice, more or less to taste as you like. Michael would love to add more than 20 spritzes, but I like my soup a little bit on the milder side than he does. You can always add more Tapatio to heat the soup up once it's served. Heat all of these ingredients until the butter melts and it should start smelling amazing. Next, add 16 ounces of chicken broth and 1/2 of a packet of your favorite taco seasoning. We really like the Siete brand. Keep stirring on medium and it will smell incredible. At this point, we like to add the rest of the ingredients one at a time, letting the soup come back to a boil in between each add. First, you'll add 4 ounces of your favorite green chili, hot or mild, and let the soup simmer. Then add 1 cup of heavy whipping cream and let it come back to a simmer. Add 1/2 cup of sour cream and simmer. Hint, if you want your soup to be extra thick, like the consistency of buffalo chicken dip, then substitute this sour cream with 2 blocks of cream cheese. Finally, add 16 ounces of your favorite shredded cheese. We like to mix and match cheeses together, and we always make sure that there's a sharp cheddar involved. The Mexican or taco flavors are also amazing in this soup. After the soup returns to a boil, Michael adds 10 more spritzes of Tapatio just for good measure. At this point, turn the heat down to the lowest setting that you have and just let it simmer as long as you want to. The longer it simmers, the better it will taste. We like to top our bowl off with more sour cream and shredded cheese when we serve. Okay, I don't want to try to hold my bowl of soup because I'm afraid I will spill it on the cheese and sour cream to the top of it when it's ready to go. And I like to dip these baconettes in it, make it kind of like buffalo chicken dip. I always look for a chicharron that's just, the ingredients are just fried pork skins and salt. And this is one that we can always find at Harris Teeter and we really like. I just take some of these and scoop it and then eat it some like soup and eat it some like dip. And this is like my favorite fall comfort food right now. I'm loving it.
On the flip side, I like to make mine hotter, but I will make the whole pot mild. That's Julie's favorite. What you see in here are a lot of jalapenos that I bought and added after the fact, a big dollop of sour cream, and some cheddar cheese as well to mine. What I did forget, and that I am going to add later, is more Tapatio. I will actually bring it over. I forgot to bring the bottle over. But that gets kind of sprinkled along the way as I eat down to the bottom of the bowl. I want to sweat. If I'm not sweating, it's not hot enough for me. Now, I love the pork rinds, but today I was thinking about Carl. He was asking the other day when I was in Ocala to tell us the chips that you like, and I thought, well, today instead of the chicharron, or the baconettes, I went and got the grain-free, that's what we were talking about, Siete brand tortilla chip. Now, my favorite is the round dip chip. They were out of those today. So I got the regular tortilla chip. Again, they use cassava instead of potato or flour, traditional flour. They use cassava flour. So we really like this brand. We had a lot of cassava in South America, and so I decided to use this as my dip chip. Just like Jules said, sometimes I'll dip, sometimes I'll sprinkle it in. Either way, perfect meal. Julie's so right. We love this. This is going to be a fall staple this year. I'm ready to eat.
We didn't do anything else interesting today, so there's the chicken cheese soup recipe. We've had a couple people ask for it. We did the whole entire process on camera. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you tomorrow with another adventure.
Have a great day, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.